Hello, podcast downloaders, downloading the podcasters.
Hello, hello, hello.
You're listening to the Really Real Show podcast.
Welcome along.
Hashtag RRS.
Hashtag Barker and Parker.
Hashtag Bucks and Parks. Yeah, we could do it all day. But
Yeah, we could.
do love a hashtag. Welcome along, everyone. You alright? You alright, Ems?
I'm all right. How are you?
Ready for today's show?
I'm ready for today's show.
Ready-
After our special last week, I'm excited for what we've got lined up for today.
See, with the rom-com special last week, I had a couple of people tweeting in and saying they actually watched some of the films we talked about.
Oh, did they? That's cool.
Yeah, a couple of people today went and watched, I mentioned 500 Days of Summer,
Yeah,
and they went and watched that.
cool.
Someone said it's the most depressing movie ever. I said it's not that depressing. There were depressing moments in it.
You're suggesting sad things, and it's usually me.
But Knocked Up is a great shout, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah,
It's very, very good. But yeah, you had some good shouts in there last week, Mamma Mia.
yeah.
And what else did you have? 10 things I hate about
10
you.
things I hate about you.
Oh, yeah.
Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde. Clueless.
Yeah, you did.
Love a bit of Clueless. I actually watched that last week.
Did you?
I chucked it on while I was doing some work. I was like, I'm just going to watch Clueless again and dream of a day when I
Love
could have
it.
been in Clueless. Could have
Love
been
it.
one of their gang. But anyway. So welcome on to the podcast. This is just for you people who download it via iTunes, Stitcher or Spreaker or however you're doing it. You know what I mean?
I'm really tempted right now to sing a little bit of Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan.
Go
But
on
I'm
then.
not going to.
Do it.
No.
There you
But that's the song for the moment.
go. Especially for you.
Exactly.
That's it. But yeah, I do love you podcasters because it's like a little community. You know what I mean? It's like,
Family.
because we do the radio show, it goes out, you know, we've got those people. We've got your nan, she listens live.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
she does.
She's like, oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to listen to the podcast. I want to listen to the adverts and music. And we're like, no, you need to listen. You need to get down with the kids, start downloading. Listen at your own
Look,
sort of time.
she does Facebook. Let's keep her to that.
Everybody does Facebook. My dog does Facebook. Well, he doesn't, but he could. I've seen people. Have you seen that people set up like Facebooks for their like babies,
Yeah, I find that a
Yeah.
bit weird.
their animals, and that?
Yeah,
It's a little bit strange. The animals can't talk,
no.
and they can't, and they can't thumbs up.
And babies can't type on Facebook yet, and legally they shouldn't have their own profile.
It's true. You've got to be 14 to get a Facebook account to really. They're breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
Naughty baby.
Someone's naughty baby. So Emily over there, have you been alright? Had a good week?
Yeah, I've had
Yeah.
quite a good week actually.
Yeah. Anything you want to share with the lovely podcasters out there? Want to get a bit of in depth into your life?
What have I done last week? I've worked a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun actually. Been doing lots of other jobs, and do you know what's been really nice this week? I've had some various friends over for dinner. So one of them, if you are a old-time Chumps Community Radio listener, had Pat North over for dinner on Wednesday night.
Cheeky Pat. Cheeky Pat.
So love a bit of Pat.
I love a bit of Pat. I'm going to send this to him. Make sure he listens to this. I
We
saw
love
him.
Pat.
I went out Saturday week, and he was working in a place I went and ate.
Oh.
And he was like, "Hello." I was like, "Oh, Pat. Oh, mate." He's like, "Haven't seen you in ages." And I was like, "Pat, I saw you like a month ago at Emily's wedding."
Yeah. So he's come over for dinner and came over, so that was really nice. And then I even had a friend from secondary school who I haven't seen in a long time come over as well, which was also really nice because, you know, it's nice having a good old catch up with
Where's
people.
my invite?
You're coming soon. It's on the way.
You didn't invite me.
Not yet. I do need to talk to you about that this evening, so thanks for preempting that.
Oh. See? If you moan enough,
Awkward!
something would happen. So on today's show, we've got some exciting stuff.
You're
lined
just
up.
like, feed me!
What do you think I'd do when I'm around your house? I'd just be like, I'd just walk in with my mouth open and be like, "Where's the food?
Yeah.
Where's the food? Come on." I was walking with a bag of crisps. I'm eating crisps. I'll go in your cupboard and eat all your food. Don't yes, and that's not what I would do. I'm quite a nice guest.
You are.
How do you know me? You haven't
I
invited
don't
me.
know yet. I'm imagining it. I'm preempting it.
Right, okay.
Because I'm looking forward to having you and Charlotte over.
No, just
What?
me.
No!
Because that means you've got to feed her as well.
And
I want all the food.
she's your wife.
Yeah, but you're not that rich. You can't
But then-
buy too much food. So you
but-
have to share.
But then it would be really weird because it would be like you being a third wheel for Sam and I.
That is true. Well, Sam can go out and just be a minute. Parker and Parker night in, yeah? We can talk. We've got a works night in. We just order pizza
And plan.
and just plan. Just send Sam out. So what are you doing? But then it'd be weird. Like, why you invite another man round? So it's just Parker. This is he's radio co-host.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to do the show today. We've got James Bond news. We're going to talk about a bit about James Bond. talk about some of the movies that are out this week, watch a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
All the usual goodness from the Really Real Show with Parker and Parker.
With a bit of specials in here and there.
So enjoy the rest of the show, everybody. Don't forget to give us a tweet at Real Show CCR and check us out on all the social medias and the Instagram, the Twitters and the Tumblrs.
Tweet.
Because we will talk to you. And give us a little thumbs up, review, subscribe and all that stuff that you've got to do to keep these podcasts out there and exposed to the world. And we'll be back right at the end with a little pointless outro.
Put that coffee down, because it's time for the Really Real Show with Adam Barker and Emily Parker. Seriously, Parker and Barker, you can't write this stuff. It rhymes. Get it?
Ain't no stopping us now.
Well, I am familiar with your compulsion to follow the rules, but you see, I can't do that.
So fetch. What is fetch? Oh, it's like slang from England.
I felt a great disturbance in the force.
What have we done?
He is coming. Cover your butt.
Quick!
What?
It's the Really Real Show.
No!
Parker and Parker.
Evening!
How you doing, everyone?
Hope you're having a fabulous evening. Welcome to Really Real Show.
There you go.
Great to have you along
Yes?
on this lovely Saturday evening
Yeah.
in September.
Yeah!
It's nearly my birthday!
When's your birthday?
23rd of September.
All right.
Are you going to get me a cake?
Maybe.
Yay!
If I get to eat it as well.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not going to buy a cake and then not get to eat it because I hate that. Buy someone a birthday cake. Did you get any of that cake? No. Didn't even get any of my wedding cake.
Did you not?
No. Everybody ate it.
Oh, Adam, that's gutting. You should have put some to one side and asked like your mum or somebody to make sure that someone.
No, they
saved.
did. And then people just kept taking it. And then it was like, oh, he won't care. He doesn't need cake. He's fat enough. So welcome along, anyway, everybody, to the Really Real Show. Parker and Parker are here to get you through the next hour. With
Adam's
some...
not fat, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Just wanted to clear that up.
I'm a little bit chubby. I put weight on since the wedding as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, what have you been eating?
Takeaways. I'm not denying
You
it.
should do what I do. My new healthy snack. Basically, my darling husband, Samuel, came home with a massive bag of carrots the other week.
I love carrots.
Yeah, well, I was like, why have you got that many? Because there were literally loads. And he didn't get any dip to put them in. So, no joke, on the way here, I was walking down the high street, chomping on a carrot.
Here.
Here, on the way here.
You went here.
On the way here this
You got
evening.
any carrots in your bag?
No, because I've eaten them.
We could have had a carrot. We could have a carrot during the show.
I must have looked really silly, just like walking along with my carrot in my hand.
Oh, it's Bugs Bunny over there.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, well, we're going to, for the next hour, we're going to be talking films and movies and everything in between.
I love
Yeah,
it.
this lovely, lovely show that we have set up for you, for your lovely ears out there.
We love films,
We
basically.
do.
A
We love
lot.
film. So, the first thing we do when we get in here, we ease in, we talk about what movies we've been watching.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been watching any movies recently in the last week?
I have watched quite a lot of movies in the last week.
Oh, you've been on a movie binge?
Well, I was off work one day last week because I wasn't well.
No, you're spilling sicky again. Jesus Christ, Emily. Sort it out.
And so...
Your face said, it looks good, kill. I'm not even funny. She was like, quiet down over there.
So, no, I wasn't very well last week.
Oh.
And I ended up, like, sleeping all morning. And then in the afternoon, I kind of watched 4 movies.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. What were you watching? New ones, old ones?
Old ones. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
have any of my movie rentals on me at that stage.
Right.
So it was nice to actually like look through my DVD collection and be like, oh, what should I watch?
Yeah.
So I watched, first of all, Parent Trap, which we discussed last week on the show,
Yes.
because I was in the Parent Trap move and I was like, I just need a little bit of Lindsay Lohan and all of that in my life. And it was beautiful. So watched that first. Then I watched Alice in Wonderland, the Johnny Depp version.
Oh, the Tim Burton one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have forgotten how much I love that film and just how well it is done. And I love the fact that Matt Lucas is in it and he's Tweedledum and Tweedledee. And
Why did you say it that way round? Everybody knows it's Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
No, it's not, Adam.
Yes,
Stop
it
being
is.
difficult.
No, that's what it is.
No, it's
Right.
all Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Listeners out there, it is Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Tweet me at
No.
Real Show CCR and tell me whether I'm right or not, because I know I'm right.
No,
because
it's
that's what
not
it is.
right.
It's Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
No, Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't.
What do you know it is?
I just contradicted myself. Oh, you know what I mean.
I
Anyway,
went lightheaded then. That was so much energy.
so that was the
Air
second
just come out of that.
film I watched, and then I started going a bit back in time. So then I had a little bit of Wizard of Oz. You know?
Oh, that is going back in
Yes,
time.
a bit of Judy Garland. Loved a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And then
Have a bit of Judy
I went
Garland.
went even further for a little bit of Jeannie Kelly and Singing in the Rain.
Jeannie Kelly.
Yeah.
It's Gene Kelly.
Oh.
Jeannie
No, it's not.
It's Gene Kelly. It's not Jeannie Kelly.
Jean.
He's not a genie.
No.
It's Gene Kelly.
It is Jean Kelly.
It
Not
is.
bad. I always call him Jeannie, though.
Well, then you'd be wrong.
Anyway, I love that film.
That's like me calling you Emily. Hey, Emily. How you doing? Sounding a bit Australian. No, don't start that. The other week you start calling me a different name. It really threw me off.
So, yeah, I watched 4 films in one day, which was lovely just to have some chill-out time and just to watch those old classics.
Yes. Well,
So, yeah, mixed.
I watched a film which I know you love.
Oh, really?
It's a new one,
Oh, really?
based on an old film.
Oh, really?
I watched Disney's Cinderella.
Oh, that's nice.
Because, we watched it, me and the wife, and I was like, watching it, I was like, I don't know what is wrong with me, but I was expecting it to be different.
How do you mean?
I don't know, whether it's because I've seen that film so many times in different incarnations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like TV movies, or you've seen a Disney cartoon, or you've even read the story.
Yeah.
Or they've done it in Shrek. You know what I mean? They parody sort of
Parody.
parody of it all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm watching Cinderella, and I'm like, so where's the twist?
Mm.
What's going to happen next? Well, nothing. It's exactly the same as a Disney film.
Have you not seen the new Cinderella?
This is the new Cinderella.
Oh, I thought you meant the original Disney.
No, this is the new one, the live action
I love
one.
the new action one. I went and watched that.
The
with a
new
friend.
action one. There's an action one, is there?
Or with the live people.
Oh, if it's an action version, like Cinderella. It's like,
Yeah.
quick!
Turning into action men like
The pumpkin can't go below 50 miles an hour.
with green camo all over them.
Quick, there's a bomb on the pumpkin.
Run! Get your gun out! Exactly. No. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was nice. It looked nice. The music was nice, and it was all a nice
I love
film.
the soundtrack to that film.
I know you do. Yeah, and it reminded me of you. I was watching. I was like, this is so Parker Street. This is so up Parker Street. She loves this. And yeah, just nothing happened. Even though it did happen. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Adam, it's so beautiful, and like I know there was some bits when I watched it, I did laugh a little bit because what's her name, Lily? I can't remember her surname. Who's the main person who was in Downton Abbey?
Oh, that's where she's from. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I didn't
she's
know
from
that.
Downton Abbey.
I don't watch that show.
And
Not posh enough.
like she must have she must have stood there for so long when she first got into her dress, like lifting her hands up and doing the head swing. And
For anybody listening, she's actually doing the actual movements right now.
yeah,
Very elegant there.
Thank you. You can just picture her having to have done that for about 20 minutes from all different angles until the directors were happy, and I just felt for her with that. Lily James, that's it.
Lily James, right. Well done.
Yeah. thanks.
Helena Bonham Carter was quite funny in it.
Oh, she was brilliant. I did love a bit of Helena.
She did the bibbidi bobbidi boop.
Yes,
bit.
she did.
But that was about
She
it. And Gus, Fat Gus.
Yeah, Rob Brydon was a lovely surprise.
He had one scene though, didn't he?
I know, but still, it's always lovely seeing Rob Brydon, isn't it?
Random. It was just, I don't know, I felt like there should have been more. I kind of wanted the animals to talk as well.
Oh, yeah, but they sort of did. The mice did.
Yeah, but I wanted them to talk
Properly.
more. Yeah. I know, because I was not used to it. Because like, you're putting it in, oh, we're doing a live action Disney cartoon. You're like, okay, cool. And then it's not the same.
I had, after seeing that film, Lavender's Blue stuck in my head for absolutely ages.
What's that?
The song that she sings when she's singing out with the window.
Oh, right, okay.
Like the kids' nursery.
Is that your life? That's your life, isn't it?
What do you mean?
You think you are Cinderella, don't you?
No.
You do. You wake up with little cartoon birds on your shoulder.
Yeah, and I'm obviously always singing.
You are always singing. You come into the studio singing, and then when you get on the mic, you're like, I'm not singing.
No.
I'm not singing. Turn the mics off. You're singing.
I sing to my shower audience.
You have a shower audience?
No.
What does your husband say about that?
That's the point. There is nobody there. Apart from my husband who's next door who can hear me through the walls.
And he's like, quiet! Trying to get some sleep. Right, so I thought, right, with Cinderella, because there'd nothing really happened in it, I thought,
that's what you think.
I'm going to rewrite the ending.
But it was a different ending because the stepmom actually found the shoe, and in the other Disney cartoons, she didn't find the shoe.
Yeah, but it's not that
And she
much
didn't
of a
work
difference.
it
It's
out.
still the same ending.
Oh, but it was still a twist. Plot twist!
So I'm going to rewrite the ending.
Okay, go on then.
Okay, so this is how...
I'm intrigued to see what you want and think.
So this is my new ending to Cinderella, right? The prince. He finds Cinder, right? Cinders, or Ella.
Ella. Hey,
Eh.
hey.
He finds her.
Is she under my umbrella? Ella.
Quiet.
Sorry.
he finds her, right? Gets a shoe, puts it on her foot, but as he does it, the glass slipper breaks, smashes and cuts open her foot. Blood everywhere. She ends up in hospital, extreme pain, lots of blood loss, right? So then the prince feels really bad, but then like the prince thinks, right, I better sort this out because she could sue me for this. This could get bad rep. I'm a prince. You know what I mean, with all Twitter and Instagram and all that. She's taking pictures. She's taking hospital selfie photos. So he sort of pays her off and says, right, sorry, love. I'm going to give you some money, right? Don't tell anyone. But no, she doesn't want to sue him. She wants to sue the fairy godmother for giving her a glass slipper because that is bad. It's dangerous. It's not fit for purpose, that shoe. So yeah, so it ends up in a court case. Fairy godmother, she gets taken to court for giving her a glass slipper, which is dangerous. She wins. Fairy godmother goes bankrupt. And moral of the story is, don't wear glass shoes.
You disgust me. How could you do that to Cinderella? Adam!
You disgust me. That was so
I'm not
venom in
very
there.
happy with you right now.
I want to see that. I want to be realistic. You know what I mean? You got to teach people not to go and buy glass shoes.
But they're pretty.
So? Lots of things are pretty, but they're dangerous. You know what I mean? You wouldn't survive a day in the wild. All those little bugs out there, they're so pretty, but they could kill you.
Excuse me, I used to be a girl guide and a scout, so I
But you're
think
not
I will
anymore.
I think I will
You're
get
not-
on. I know how to make a fire.
All right, Jesus.
I can look after myself in the woods.
Are you happy with that ending then?
No. Didn't you get my absolute horror?
All right. Do you have a better ending?
Yes, actually, I think I do.
I didn't think you would.
Of course I do. Can't let that kind of finish on such a horrible ending. So basically, after the shoe is put on and they're about to set off, they hear a tapping on a door, just like that, a big knock. A knock that has never been heard before. And they find underneath the carpet, underneath the chair where Cinderella was sitting, was a trap door. And inside that was her dad, and the stepmom had kept the dad in there for all that time. So dramatic. And so they get the evil stepmom after a little bit of an argument being like, you locked me up! Daddy! Daughter! And having those loving moments. And so yeah, stepmom gets casted off, never see her again. As do the ugly sisters, and Daddy gets to go and live with Ella and Princey in the palace. Because I didn't like the fact that the dad died. I was so upset. I actually cried in the cinema. I was like, no. And when the mum died, what's the quote? Be gentle and be kind.
I don't know.
You watched the film last
No, but
week.
when you said that, I was just thinking of the quote from Bill and Ted's, be excellent to one another.
Oh.
That's a great quote. That's a better quote than that. But when the dad dies...
Take courage and be kind. That's it.
There you go.
It's lovely.
No, it's nice. I'm not saying it's a bad film. I was expecting more. And it gave me good fodder for a segment we just had there.
Well, at least it'll be interesting because the next one Disney are due to do are Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson as Belle. So, looking forward to that.
Me too.
Really looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to anything that Emma Watson's in. She's amazing.
She is. She's brilliant.
So you are listening to The Really Real Show here on Chelmsford Community Radio. I am Barker, and over there, that lovely lady sitting right in front of me, she is... Parker! Together we are Barker and Parker, and we'll be back after this.
Talking films and more. It's Barker and Parker with The Really Real Show on CCR.
You are listening to The Really Real Show with Barker and Parker.
Good evening.
Sup, Barks? What's up, Parks? We're alright.
Are you just having a conversation there and just speaking on my behalf?
I kind of was, I don't know why. Anyway, we're going to do a bit of Twitter reviewing. I'm sorry. So forgivable.
You're in one of those moods this evening.
I
aren't
am.
You?
Help me, Emily.
No, it's too entertaining just watching you decide what I'm going to say.
Watch me fail. That's what you
Anyway, Twitter review.
So Twitter reviews, right? What we do on this show, we like to kind of like talk about the movies that are out in the cinema right now. It's films that people can go and see at the cinema. People who work hard for their money have to go and spend at a cinema to watch a movie. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we want to give the right advice to people.
Of course.
But I don't want to go and get advice from critics because they get paid, right? And they can be a bit biased.
Of course.
Bit of politics going on there. I'm not saying anything. So I want to go on the Twitters and I want to have a look at what the people on the street have to say about these movies.
I like this.
Yes.
I love seeing people's opinions. Some of them are just so funny.
Some of them are great. So we have 3 movies this week. First up, we are going to be talking about Ricky and the Flash.
Ooh, Ricky and the Flash. This has got Meryl Streep in it, hasn't it?
It's got Meryl Streep in it. It's written by Diabla Cody, who wrote Juno, Young Adult, and Jennifer's Body.
Okay.
So she's a very good writer. I'm a big fan of her. I love her writing style. And so it's about a middle-aged woman who's part of a covers band touring the country, and she has to go home because her family are saying, "Oh, hey, grow up, look after your family." It's got Meryl Streep in it, so that's got to be good.
Oh, yeah.
What have Twitter been saying, Emily?
So, one person tweeted, "There are rock stars, and then there's hashtag Meryl Streep. Babe, thank you for hashtag Ricky and the Flash. What an awesome rock and roll movie. You're a god."
Well, there you go. So, Meryl Streep, big draw for people.
Huge draw.
Yeah. I got one on Twitter saying, "Can I stomach going to the cinema alone to watch a Meryl Streep film intended for middle-aged women?" Hashtag Ricky and the Flash. Yeah, I think you can. Because it's written by Diabla Cody and she writes really inventive and fun scripts.
Have you ever seen a Meryl Streep film that you thought, that's not amazing?
Yeah, quite a few.
Like
to be
what?
fair. Music of the Heart wasn't a very good film.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Exactly, that's why. You know what I mean? It's been in a couple of like stinkers.
The most recent one, I didn't like her in August, Our Sage August Country or something. And it had
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts, yeah, I wasn't that keen
And
on
Benedict
that film.
Cumberbatch.
It did.
Yeah.
I wasn't that keen on that film, actually.
It's
But
basically
otherwise, like Mamma Mia, Devil Wears Prada.
Sophie's Choice.
Brilliant.
River Wild. You ever seen that?
No.
No, that's good. Alright, next one. What's the next film we're talking about?
No Escape.
Oh, we should do a show together.
Oh, the irony.
What's No Escape about, you know?
Well, this tweeter. What?
Alright.
Isn't that what you say?
This tweeter.
This tweeter
Yes.
said hashtag No Escape. Lessons from hashtag No Escape. It's 1. It's okay to pee your pants sometimes. 2. Don't mess with Lake Bell. And 3. Pierce Brosnan dominates karaoke.
Boom! Wow, really?
Apparently so. Well, just watch Mamma Mia for an example. And
That's
there
true.
You go.
He doesn't dominate karaoke, he murders karaoke in that film. No Escape, saw hashtag No Escape last night. I was surprised at how great it was. Great story, suspenseful, had action, and had great acting. No Escape. Mm-hmm. So actually, that's quite good reviews. I heard mixed reviews on that film. I thought it was a bit of a strange... It's got Owen Wilson in. He's a comedy actor.
There was quite a few that I saw on Twitter as well that were saying actually how nice it is seeing Owen Wilson in a serious role. which, you know, he has done quite a lot of I say internships because that's one of his films, but he has done
That's a
quite.
good film,
It is a good film, but he has done an awful lot of comedy. So from that point of view, it must be a nice change.
Saying that, yeah, one of the first films I saw him in was Armageddon, which is like an action movie.
Yeah.
He was in that, and a film called Behind Enemy Lines he was in as well, which is like he was a soldier who went behind enemy lines. Get it? It's the name of the story. It's the name of the... Right, last film is American Ultra. It's a comedy film with Kristen Stewart, Jesse Eisenberg, about a stoner who suddenly finds out he's like a secret agent, but he's been brainwashed. And I don't know, something like that. It looked crazy. What have the tweeters been saying?
They've said, "Holy beep!"
Oh.
Hashtag American Ultra is amazing. Great from start to finish. Definitely in my top 5 for the year.
Really?
Apparently so.
I saw that tweet as well, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Were you about to read that one
I
out?
was gonna read that one. I got this one. This person said, "Snuck out late last night to see American Ultra.
Cheeky.
Best action movie since Mad Max Fury Road. Plus lots of laughs.
Laughs.
Plus hashtag K-Stew lighting up the screen." K-Stew fan there.
Obviously.
Fan of the K-Stew? I don't think that name's going to kick on, is it?
No.
Hey, K-Stew.
It sounds like something that you've put in your slow cooker.
It does.
And left. I've got a K-Stew.
Me nan, she cooks a mean K-Stew. With lots of laughs. American Ultra is one of the films that I probably will watch, but it'll be a forgettable film.
I quite like Jesse Eisenberg.
He's going to be Lex Luthor in the new Batman v Superman movie.
He is. Exciting.
He's so good. Did you ever watch him in Social Network?
Yes.
Did you like that film?
Yes, I did. And I like Justin Timberlake in that as well.
He played the guy that created Napster.
Yeah.
Do you even know what Napster is? A bit too young for that.
No, I think I must have used it about once.
You shouldn't be using it, it's illegal.
But, like, that was it.
Oh, no, I got the paid version.
So, anyway.
Anyway, that was Twitter Reviews. You are listening to The Really Real Show with Barker and...
Pucker.
If you haven't already guessed it, you're listening to The Really Real Show with Adam and Emily, Barker and Parker. I know it rhymes. It's like it's meant to be.
So, Mrs. Parker, we're going to talk about James Bond. I'm sorry, that was the worst.
You just paused. You didn't let me say my line.
What was you going to say?
I was going to be like, yes, 00 Barker.
00 Barker. 00B.
Ching ching. But you ruined the moment because you laughed.
What's wrong with me?
That's right. Hey, guess what we're talking about, guys?
Oh, as if they don't already know.
Oh.
Try and guess out of that. Go for it, what are we talking about?
James Bond.
James Bond.
Oh, yeah, James Bond.
Bit
We
of
love
James-
James Bond.
Bit of James Bond. No, mush money upon it. Favourite James Bond?
Daniel Craig.
Really?
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
Mine's probably Daniel Craig, but I kind of like Pierce Brosnan.
Mm.
Imagine if like James Bond sung. Pierce Brosnan singing. Golden High.
Hey, you know they've still got to announce who's doing the James Bond theme this year, guys. Pierce Brosnan.
That'd be proper meta. That'd be like, hey, look, keep it in the family. We're bringing it back to do the theme tune.
That'd
There you
be
go.
brilliant. That'd be so funny.
People will be like, what we do? No, don't do that.
He could do a duo with like Ellie Goulding.
Oh,
Or
everybody's
Sam
favourite woman
Smith.
called Ellie Goulding.
Yeah,
I love Ellie Goulding.
I do too.
Or do I
I'd
love-
be very happy if
Or
she
do
was
I
doing
love
the
Dougie
soundtrack.
Pointer? I don't know which one. They're always
They just look the same.
So James Bond, what are we talking about James Bond for?
Well, in the news recently has been about how Anthony Horowitz, who has taken over, has been writing a new James Bond book even,
Oh.
after Ian Fleming. He's got this book called Trigger Mortis. And basically he was asked as to whether or not, because there's all the speculation as to who's going to replace Daniel Craig at the moment, whether or not he thought Idris Elba would actually be a good James Bond or not.
Luther.
Exactly. the quote that poor Anthony Horowitz said, which has caused a little bit of what's the word?
Stir.
Yeah,
Got a bit of a stir.
ruffled the feathers a little bit. Well, he said, for me, Idris Elba is a bit too rough to play the part. It's not a colour issue. I think it's probably a bit. He is probably a bit too street for Bond. Is it a question of being suave? Yeah. So that was basically what was said. But subsequently, he did apologise for his remarks about Elba, and he said, "I'm really sorry. My comments that I made about Idris Elba that have caused offence. That wasn't my intention." And he then said on Twitter, "I was asked in my interview if Idris Elba would make a good James Bond. In the article, I expressed the opinion that to my mind, Adrian Lester would be a better choice, but I'm a writer, not a casting director, so what do I know?" And then he concluded saying, "Clumsily, I chose the word street as Elba's gritty portrayal of DCI John Luther was in his mind, but he admits that it was a poor choice of word and he's mortified that he has called offence." But since then, Mr. Elba, Idris,
Lupa.
has come back with a response, and he posted a remark on his Instagram page next to a screen grab of the Daily Mail article, and underneath it says, "Always keep smiling, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. It takes no energy and never hurts. Learned that from the street, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Hashtag September, I still love you."
Ah.
So there we go.
I like Idris Elba.
I do too.
I think he'd be a great Bond.
There was a film that I saw him in recently, and it's just gone from my
Luther?
mind. No, it wasn't Luther. It wasn't Luther.
He was in
he
the Avengers. He
Was
plays.
he in The Butler? No.
No, that was Forrest Whitaker.
No, it was Forrest Whitaker. There wasn't. No. I'll come back.
Mandela. He played Mandela.
Yes, he did.
Didn't he?
He did play Mandela.
Yeah.
Because he got an interesting response about that film, didn't he, at the time?
Yeah. Well, because I didn't think he could play Mandela.
Because wasn't it about poor acting though?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to play Mandela, though, wasn't it? That's the thing. That
It
was
was
the
always
problem.
going to be hard to play Mandela, whoever got the part.
Yeah.
But who do you think would be great as the new James Bond? Is there somebody in your mind's eye that you can think of? Oh, I'd love to see.
Mind's Eye. I like that. I don't
Yeah.
know. I've never heard that before. Mind's Eye.
Have you
Mind's
not?
Eye. No.
Oh, I'm glad I taught you
Sounds
something. Is there
tasty.
somebody that you like? It sounds tasty.
It does.
Don't
I'm
eat
gonna-
my words.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm going to go to Harvester and get a Mind's Eye, please. Side of match.
It would make quite a good film name, that, wouldn't it?
Mind's Eye. There probably is one out there.
But is there somebody that you think, oh, I'd love to see them as James Bond?
Yes.
Who?
I always said it would never happen, but this is just me going back from years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
Jude Law.
Okay.
Probably about 10 years, Jude Law.
Okay.
Because he was kind of corny, Jude Law, and he was very English. He was like a Hugh Grant that could kick some butt.
Yeah, he's definitely a bit more actionally than Hugh Grant.
But now Jude Law doesn't do anything, and he's
No.
gone bald, and he doesn't really look like he cares anymore.
Oh.
So yeah.
Poor Jude.
What are the people whose names are in the hat? Have you got a list of names that have been in the hat?
Yeah. I've got 8 people here. Obviously, one of them is Idris Elba.
Right, I'm going to be casting director. We're going to do a role play. Right?
Next one.
I'm going to be casting director. I'm going to give you my casting like yes and no's. I'm going to be really critical here. A bit like Simon Cowell at the casting world.
Okay, so
Right.
first one is Damian Lewis.
Damian Lewis,
Yes.
the ginger guy.
Yes.
I don't think you can have a ginger Bond. No,
Why?
because you can't.
Poor gingers.
Poor ginger. They said you can't have ginger Bond. People don't want to see ginger Bonds.
Gingers for Justice.
Gingers for Justice. That'd be a great move.
That was one of the scripts which Catherine Tate did in the Catherine Tate show.
I like that.
I remember that.
I want to see a ginger Doctor Who still. You know in Doctor Who when he keeps saying, "I'm not ginger," and he
Oh,
really
yeah.
wants to be ginger.
That is true.
That's going to happen one
The
day.
next person
Right, okay.
is Henry Cavill, who's in Man of Steel.
No, Superman can't be James Bond. He can't be James Bond. Superman can't be James Bond.
Can he not?
No.
I love how you're doing a Batman voice with that.
No, he can't be James Bond. No, he can't be James Bond. And he's too buff. He's too buff. Too buff to be James Bond.
This next one I'm unsure of.
I'm not very nice casting days.
Not at the moment. This one is Orlando Bloom.
No, too pretty.
That's what I was
Too much for a
thinking.
pretty boy.
Now, this next guy has got the ladies going a bit at the moment,
Right,
and that's
okay.
Tom Hardy.
Yes.
So,
I
yeah.
put him on the yes list.
Put
It's
him
Tom
on the
Hardy.
yes list.
He could play anything. He could play the shark from Jaws. He's that good. He's playing the craze, isn't he? He's playing both of them.
Yeah.
So he's playing Reggie and Ronnie at the same time. It's like Parent Trap. He's having his own Parent Trap moment.
Next up, we've got David Oyelowo from Selma. I can't say surname. I'm really sorry.
No.
No?
No. If you can't have Idris Elba, you can't have him either.
Okay. Michael Fassbender from X-Men.
Oh, yeah, he goes on the pop yes pile.
And this next one.
But his accent goes American-Irish. You ever watch him in X-Men? He goes a bit crazy. It's like, just pick one accent, mate. You're an actor. Make choices.
Pierce Brosnan from Ireland?
No, but Michael Fassbender's Irish, I think. And but he keeps an Irish accent with an English accent and an American accent. I'm like, you're an actor. Pick one accent and stick with it, please.
Now this next one, I had to look up because I was like, I don't recognise this name,
Right,
but
okay.
it's Andrew Lincoln,
Yes, Andrew Lincoln from The Walking Dead.
and he was also in Love Actually as well,
Yeah, played the guy
opposite
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley,
Wanted to be
who
Keira.
held up the signs to
Yes.
try and get her to get
Yeah.
out of her marriage.
But he's
naughty man.
Yeah, I don't like that bit.
I don't either.
But yeah, no, he's big in America because he's in Walking Dead.
Okay.
He could be a good Bond actually. That's a sneaky one. Oh, that's one that's just coming from the outside. That could bypass them all.
Curveball.
Yeah, he's cheap. He wouldn't cost as much as Tom Hardy.
No, you probably
And
wouldn't.
you could probably keep Andrew Lincoln for a good 5 movies. Where Tom Hardy, he's a bit of a, oh, I'm a thespian. I'm going to go and make another movie now.
Odds for him are 14-1.
Andrew Lincoln.
Yeah.
Oh, good bet. I'd put my money on him.
So.
He could do a good American accent, but he did do an English accent, I suppose, for James Bond, didn't you? You don't want an American James Bond, because
No,
James
you
Bond is
definitely
English.
don't. You definitely don't. That would be wrong.
Oh, Andrew Lincoln, yeah, I like that. Oh, what do you reckon then? Out of them list.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Tom Hardy,
I kind of want it to be Tom Hardy.
just because of as I said, because of the hype that's going on at the moment.
Yeah.
And just the fact that there is a lot of people that are obviously very much in love with him. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they do go for a curveball option, and
Yeah.
like even if it's somebody that's not even on that list.
Oh, yeah, it could be loads of people.
So
Lot of
well,
us.
obviously there's loads of male actors out
Yeah.
there, but
But no, I like the idea of Tom Hardy. I think he could be a good James Bond, and I think he'd be a good James Bond to continue after Daniel Craig, because
Yeah.
the problem with the next James Bond,
yeah.
they've got big shoes to fill.
Oh
Because
yeah,
Daniel
they
Craig
always
is-
have.
Yeah, but when they took away from Pierce Brosnan and went with Daniel Craig was like, well, we're reinventing it.
Yeah,
Whereas the next person has to pass the torch on and continue it going.
yeah. But that's
And-
a bit like Doctor Who and all of that.
Yeah. Tom Hardy, though, would be a good one for at least 3 movies.
Mm,
Probably get good 3 movies out of him
yeah.
and then move on. There
Maybe.
you go. I want to be James Bond.
Do you?
Yes.
Which
I'm too fat.
are you more of a clicky pen sort of person, or
What's that-
gadget, or
What does that mean?
which kind of James Bond gadget would you prefer?
Oh, a clicky pen?
Yeah, Q gives him a clicky pen.
Oh, you mean like one of the old Roger Moore movies?
Yeah.
No, I'd be like Daniel Craig. Just go kill people.
Hang on, in Skyfall, he was offered a clicky pen by Q
And he says no.
when they were in the
The
gallery.
museum, yeah.
I would love to be Q. I have to say, that'd be fun.
I'd be more likely to
I wish
be...
I was that clever.
I'd be more like the fat American cop guy from the 70s ones. He's just like, yeah, boy, what you doing, boy? That'd be me. The annoying character. Anyway. Who do you think, listeners? Why don't you give us a tweet at Real Show CCR and let us know who you want to play James Bond.
You're listening to The Really Real Show on CCR with Adam and Emily. Their last names rhyme, but their first names don't.
Fact not fact time.
Yay!
Show.
I love this bit.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so fact not fact. What is fact not fact, Mrs. Parker?
So we have an actor or actress,
Yes.
and one of us has 5 facts which are true, and one of us has 5 facts which aren't true.
All you had to do was explain this part of the show.
I'm so tired.
Ruin it. Stop telling people you're tired.
Sorry, listeners.
Anyway,
It's been a long week.
you're not going to get any pity off anyone
I know.
after you're pulling sickies left, right, and centre.
All right.
People come
Pipe
here
down, love.
Oh!
Snap.
She's getting angry over there. Right, okay. So fact not fact time. 5 of us.
Yeah,
One
5 of us.
We got facts, we got not facts.
Yeah.
Today's fact not fact person is the lovely...
Megan Fox.
Oh, Foxy.
So who's got facts and who's got not facts? You decide.
Right, take it away.
Did you know that Megan Fox once had a puppy called Obama?
Megan Fox was once banned from Walmart at the age of 15 after being caught stealing makeup.
Megan Fox's favourite drink is Ribena.
Megan Fox is a massive animal fan. She owns dogs, cats, birds, squirrels, goats, and even a pig.
Megan Fox can sing through her ear.
Megan Fox has a fear of the darkness.
Megan Fox pierced her big toe through the nail. Ouch.
Megan Fox was fired from the Transformers franchise after she called director Michael Bay a Nazi.
She once changed her name, her first name, from Bushy to Megan.
She has a club thumb, meaning it resembles a toe.
The Really Real Show with Barker and Parker.
You're listening to Barker and Parker here on The Really Real Show.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm
Right.
excited for this next bit of the show.
Yeah, because you're standing next to me.
I am.
You're really tall.
I am.
You're well, I am, well done.
Yeah.
I am sitting down though, so
I've
that
got
makes sense.
really big feet as well. I hate shoe shopping.
How big are your feet?
Size 9.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's well annoying. And they're really thin as well, so I can never actually find decent shoes. And if I do, it's like Christmas.
I could fit into them.
Probably could.
Right, anyway. We're going to do a bit of a trailer
Okay.
commentary chat thing.
Bring it on.
It is trailer time!
Yes.
Yeah. Don't poke me.
You're going on a bit there, Adam.
Oh, sorry. It's my show. Our show.
Excuse
It's
me.
Our show. Right, so Emily, you're going to watch a trailer. You
Okay.
have no idea what trailer this is.
No.
So I'm just going to spring it on you.
Yeah.
And you're going to watch it and you're going to talk about it. And we're going to have a little chat about it afterwards.
I'm intrigued. Because
Alright.
by now, in the past, you might have at least shown me the movie name, but you haven't even done that
No, I
yet.
haven't. So close your eyes. I'm going to get the movie up on the screen.
You're really putting me on the spot right now.
All right, I'm going to make it big. All right, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Talk, Emily.
Have you ever been on your own before?
Oh, so 3 men are walking towards a white bus, and one of them had a dog. And they're now travelling on this white bus through the countryside, which is all very pretty. There's this big country house that's got a river next to it, and inside is a maid, and the man's walking with his dog. The man's got a really big tash that looks one of those slug bushy ones. Now he's standing in the middle there in his pants. Now he's been served by this tea by this maid, and it's being told by these people as funny and totally unique. And the dog's just sat in the corner, and he's got this lady that's now perched on this seat in the corner of this room, but he's now heading out into this dance floor, and he's also going and sitting in a hot tub in this lovely, what looks like Scottish surroundings. But now he's been given a gun. I don't quite understand why he's got a gun, and it's not any side gun. This is a massive gun, people. So he's back inside this massive hall. Now he's swimming. Now, there's a rabbit that just got caught. Yeah. He's catching a rabbit, and he's probably just going to kill it. And there's lots of people in this film whose names are going so quickly that I can't read them. But there's a dead body that he's dragging through a window, and somebody just hit this head on a lamp, which was a bit silly of them, really. But he's obviously got a special friend, because he goes into the woods by a tree, listens to a CD Walkman. Yes, I repeat, a Walkman. And then they do a little dance, and now he's sat back on his bed talking to what looks like a therapist with his... Oh, it's called The Lobster. It's called The Lobster, people. Oh, and he's walking through some countryside with his pretty little lady friend that he goes and watches Walkman and listens to Walkmans with. That's it. 16th of October. Coming to cinemas near you.
There you go. The
There we go.
Lobster.
I have to say,
I think we need to talk about this before we continue.
are you quite excited about this film, Adam?
No, this is the sort of film, right? I'll tell you what the premise of this story is, because you couldn't really get it from that trailer too
No,
much.
you couldn't at all.
But what
I'm
it
a bit
is,
confused.
Colin Farrell, that is Colin Farrell, that is.
All right.
He goes into this sort of hotel, right, with his dog.
Yeah.
And the whole point of this hotel is that he has his entire stay there to find a girlfriend. or other half.
Well, he does that.
So
He goes and listens to her walking with her.
because the idea is,
Under the trees.
if you don't get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, yeah, you're not coupled up by a
Yeah.
certain time, you turn into an animal.
Oh.
That's what life is. So if you don't end up alone, you become an animal. So that dog is his brother. So he turns up at the hotel and says, and the dog says, "Oh, that was my brother. He was here a couple of years ago. He didn't make it." So his brother never found love. So his brother become a dog.
Does that
So-
mean he's got a high chance of becoming a dog?
No, you get to choose what animal you want to be. Because they even ask him, they say, "Have you thought about what animal or anything you'd like to be if you don't find love?" He says, "Yes, a lobster." Hence what that. So he will become a lobster if he doesn't find love.
I don't quite understand why anyone would want to become a lobster.
Well, why not? Lobsters are pretty cool.
They're tasty.
They are very tasty.
They are very
Yeah.
tasty.
But yeah, so
Why? What animal would you choose?
if I didn't, well, it's not hypothetical, obviously. I would probably become a meerkat, maybe,
Okay.
or a ferret,
Okay.
something slinky and fun, or an otter. I like otters.
Oh, otters would be cool.
Otters are pretty cool.
Mm,
Something like that. Something quite cool and funny
fair enough.
with
Fair
big
enough.
big teeth. But a lobster, a cauliflower. Now I saw that trailer the other day, and I thought that's really intriguing.
I'd like to be an orca.
Of course you would.
I love orcas. I like the idea of going spy hopping in the ocean and throwing myself onto the sea and playing games. But the funny thing is, I don't like swimming. I don't like having water in my eyes. So really, I don't quite understand why I want to be an orca. But they're so pretty, and I know they do eat people,
All right, okay.
but I like orcas.
All right. Well, there you go. That was a little trailer commentary thing, Majid.
Yeah, check it out.
Check out the lobster. Right, Ems,
Yeah.
do you want to have a little chat about certain Batman v That Man?
Oh,
Should we do that?
oh, shall we?
Do I have any music for that? I can't remember if I do or not. Yeah, I do. Are you ready then? I love this game.
Okay.
This makes me laugh. Oh!
Cool, you're getting in the zone tonight, aren't you?
It's time for Batman versus That Man. Alright, okay. So it's very simple. We'll do a lot of research into this.
Of
And
course.
we're going to determine who would win in a fight between Batman or That Man.
Mm-hmm.
And today's That Man is...
Simon Cowell!
Oh! Oh, Mr. Simon Cowell. Hello, Mr. X Factor.
Yeah.
You think you can beat Batman, do you?
Have you seen the new series?
I've watched a little bit of it.
And your thoughts?
Yeah. So I'm not...
Well, apparently he didn't do as well in his ratings as Strictly Come Dancing, so
Oh, yeah, I did hear that.
Mr. Cowell's plan hasn't worked out so far.
So, but could he beat Batman?
Could
Oh,
he?
Should we have a look? Have you got any information on how he would beat Batman?
So, Simon Cowell, let's be honest. Nah, he's not going to beat Batman, is he? Well, what can I try and say to say that Simon Cowell would beat Batman? I mean, he wears jeans high and white tops, but Batman's got a nicer suit.
Okay.
So, you know, I can't even go there. Simon Cowell doesn't sing, but he can probably pick a song over what Batman can, but
Batman would be
No.
like...
exactly. Batman's got a better song than Simon Cowell. So, you know, why am I bothering? Batman's the winner.
But they're both billionaires or millionaires. Both got the money and the power
I suppose.
and the women. They can get the women all the time.
But now you're comparing them, Adam.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to even it out because you've got to give him a fair fight.
No, Batman's nicer than Simon Cowell. I know I'm supposed to be fighting the Simon Cowell corner, but
Yeah, who am I kidding? It's going to be
yeah,
Batman. It's going to be Batman.
let's just be honest.
It's
Simon
obvious.
Cowell has not got a chance.
No.
Sorry, Simon.
All right, well. Oh, Emily.
It's the song.
We're coming towards the end of this
We
week's
are.
Really Real Show. Not just yet, though. I like to hang this out a little bit. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave.
Oh.
I'm like that. I'm
You
like,
say this every
I'm
week.
like David Tennant in that last episode of Doctor Who where he doesn't want to go.
My gosh, I cried so much on that Christmas Day
don't wanna
and
leave.
New Year's Eve.
I don't want to leave.
I'm really hoping that when Downton Abbey finishes at Christmas, it's not going to be another emotional Christmas where I'm just going to cry like that. And when Matthew Crawley died, and
He didn't die in real life.
I know.
Remember, this is still a TV show. When these people die or leave,
I know!
they go off to do other things,
But still, it was so sad.
like go onto a soap. Or
I love
something.
David Tennant.
So do I. Have you seen the film? I can't remember. There's a film he's in recently called "Going Away with the Kids" or something.
I have got that. It's got Billy Connolly in
Yeah.
it, hasn't it? It is on my rental list for my
You
weekly
would
movies,
love it.
and I'm very excited to watch that film.
You would love it. You're going to come in once
Yeah.
you've seen it, but I need to talk about it.
No, Sam and I spotted it and we were like, let's watch a little bit of that.
Yes.
I
So
love
there.
David Tennant.
I do like David Tennant. Are you a fan? Are you a Doctor Who fan?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
am.
okay.
But I'm a David Tennant Doctor through and through. Matt Smith didn't ever make it.
I loved Matt Smith.
No,
was
no,
amazing.
no, not like David Tennant. Not ever like David Tennant. There is, in my opinion, there's been no one like David Tennant.
Like, if anyone's just tuned in right now and we're playing this music,
I love David Tennant.
and we're talking about David Tennant, he hasn't died or
No, he
anything that
hasn't.
we know of. So 'cause some people will be like, "What are you doing? You're talking about David Tennant as if he's dead, playing on the not horrible music, the sad music."
Yeah, no. It's just the fact that it's the end of the show. By the way, I'm really sorry. I forgot to bring Leap Year for you. I know last week I said on the show that I'd bring it in for
Don't
you.
worry about it.
But it is coming, Adam.
They don't need to work. I found it on Netflix.
Oh, have you watched it?
No.
Oh,
I was going to the other day, actually.
okay.
If anyone's wondering what we're talking about, last week on the rom-com special, which was really fun,
It was fun.
you can check that out on the podcast. Oh, yeah, check the podcast out.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and download them. You can go and listen to them on your commute to work and everything.
Yes.
We talked about a film called Leap Year, which you really got frustrated with.
Yeah.
And you said you were going to lend me the DVD because you wanted me to get frustrated by it.
Yeah.
But I said, no, I'll watch it on Netflix. I probably will watch it.
No, please do. I'd like to know your thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can sit there and we can both like moan about it together.
Yeah. One of the films, which I probably will end up talking about next week, that I've got currently ready to watch, is Mr. Turner.
Oh,
So I'll be talking about that next week on the show.
Timothy Spall.
Yes.
All right, okay.
Wormtail!
Yeah, he is, yeah. All right, okay, so you've been listening to The Really Real Show here on Channel Community Radio. I have been Adam Barker.
And I have been Emily Parker.
Together we have been...
Barker and Parker.
Yes, we have. You can give us tweets, you can.
You can.
At Real Show CCR, and that's real with 2 E's.
Like a movie reel.
Yes. Or you can go to the Facebook, which is Real Show CCR. Or you can go to the Instagram, also, which is Real Show CCR. And even a Tumblr. We're everywhere.
Everywhere.
We're all over the internet. You can,
We'd love to hear from you, though.
yeah, we got podcasts out there. You runs on iTunes and Mixcloud and Spreaker. We're everywhere. We are dominating.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. We are. And we're gonna start getting back up on the social media side of things now that you're back on it.
Yeah, I've got internet. Woohoo!
So
Finally.
such a cave woman over
I've been back in the dinosaur ages for the last 6 weeks.
All right, okay. So thanks for listening, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a lovely evening and a lovely week, and we shall see you same time, same channel, same people. Really makes you want to go and watch Up. It's quite sad, isn't it?
It is quite.
Bye.
Bye!
And there we go. That was a podcast, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy
Oh, that
the
was
show?
fun show today.
Yeah.
It's always fun, Adam.
I can't believe how tall you are.
What do you mean?
I keep forgetting how tall you are because I was sitting down when you were standing next to me and you were tall. And it's your feet, the size of your feet.
I know.
Can I try your shoe on? See if I can fit
Yeah,
into
you
your
actually
shoe.
can. Here it is. Let me just pass it over to you.
What one did you give me?
Right foot.
Right foot. Oh, nearly.
You
I'm-
might have wider feet than me, though.
I have got one. I'm not going to stretch your little
no,
platform
don't.
shoe. Not, what are they? They don't smell. Don't smell.
No, I'm trying to... They're new anyway. What's the word for them? Pumps.
Pumps. There you go. I nearly fit into them, and I've got quite big feet.
Sorry, you're not Cinderella.
Oh yeah. Oh, we should have done it in the show. That could have been quite a good little link. Anyway.
It's all right. It was specially for the podcast.
Yeah, there you go. See, so you downloaded that and you just listened to somebody try on someone's shoe. Well done to you. I bet you never thought you'd get that in a podcast.
Well, so well done for downloading it.
That's what you get. Maybe next week I'll try on one of her jumpers. That's too big or too small. No, I'm bigger than you. I'll stretch it. Yeah. Anyway, enough about that.
Yeah.
It was a good show. Thank you for listening, everybody. Told you to point us out, show. Make sure you do all the thumbs up and the sharing and the liking and the tell people about it.
Yeah, and we'll see you same time, same place next week.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.